Okay, guys, Cardiac Cardio again, guys, with you. And this time I have on the bench, as you can see, PRV, guys, SQ9000X. It says 9000 watt RMS at 1 ohms, made in Brazil. X series, it says down here, X series, as you guys can see. All right. So, guys, this one come to me, guys, with a problem with the light flashing, power light flashing here, guys. So, I took the privilege to hook it up. The amplifier pours on. Not only that it pours on, it's working. It plays. But there's a little mystery with this amplifier, guys. Let me just show you something right here. Alright. So now, guys, let me put the meter here because I'm going to use this right now to show you guys something funny that's going on here. So right here, guys, is a gate resistor. A 22 ohm gate resistor. At one of the side is not soldered to the board. So this is not getting any gate signal right here. Yeah, and this MOSFET. I don't know if that would make it go into protection mode, but it plays. And as the guy hooked up with the system, I saw he sent a picture of it. It goes into protection mode. So guys, this didn't connect, and I checked all around this side there. This gate resistor is connected. I know this is supposed to be connected, guys. I don't know, but I'm going to just jump the gun and connect it and see if it pours on anyway. And this shouldn't cause any problem, believe me. And this MOSFET is good. So I don't know why. This seems like a factory fault, guys. This looks like it never been soldered, honestly. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's right here, guys. And it's up here. It's not soldered. Yeah. And I don't think it was like working and get overheat and that, and stuff like that. So normally I would test from this end of it to here to the diode. Come on, something don't mess with me like that. To the diode. That's the reading I'm getting. And normally you go across the diode, it should read 22 ohms because they're in parallel. Alright, look at the other ones now, guys. Let me show you something. You see that? That's a diode reading like that. Because the resistance across it. So it's giving you the resistor reading. See that? And on this side now, the diode is giving me that reading. Alright? I'm gonna jump the gun and I'm gonna start it. I know the amplifier was playing. If it goes out, guys, this goes out because normally, if it really goes out, something else really wrong with this amplifier. And that should not happen. So, right. So let me go across the diode now, guys, and see if I get that 22 ohms. Alright. You guys see that? Yeah. And that's across the resistor right there. So, and then I have another test. I'm going to test from right here in front of this gate resistor for this MOSFET here, and in the back of this one. And yes, it should read like that. Just like this one up here. It read like this when you do that. So, let's see, guys. As my grandmother would say, it's either bring boy or girl. So, we'll see what happens, guys. Believe me. But because I know that that's supposed to be connected, honestly, I don't think this should cause any harm to the amplifier or anything because I think that's a mistake. But I don't understand why the amplifier pulls up without that. Yeah, that's a really mystery, guys. Believe me. But let's just see. Right? Here's the power light, guys. Everything. And it comes on, guys. No signal to it as yet. All right. So I'm going to put some signal to you guys, and I'm going to see if it plays. So, yeah. All right. Which one is here? I don't like to... Hmm. Sure, I'm recording. All right, guys. So, all right, I'm gonna put a piece of tape on this, guys. Reason being, I don't know if this is like one of the Taram. You guys see, I have a running with one. When I touch this to it, I don't want it to touch the. Even though I think this amplifier is different, but just to be safe than sorry. I'm not 100% sure how this one works, so let me not take any chances, guys. So yeah, you guys see what I do? I wrap the Allen key with tape like that, guys. So just in case you guys scared of stuff like these, doing you can do exactly what I did. All right, guys. So yep, you see that? So I'm gonna hook up some signal to this thing now, guys, and see if it plays. Turn the volume down because I did have it up earlier. Hold on, guys. Gonna make here. Turn this thing down. Alright, so I'm going to go to our bass test stuff, guys, and we'll see, guys. So let me put this up a little, our bass speaker right here, and I will see what's going on, guys. We'll see. So I'm gonna give you the test out. Alright, let me see. Let me pour it on, guys. Go on. Just turn down. Play. That guy, the blue light comes on, and it's playing. So wow. So now, you see this guy, look at that, go to orange light now. So that issue, guys, was a factory fault, guys. That issue with this amplifier was a factory fault. It happened not commonly, guys, but it does happen. So yep, that gate resistor wasn't connected, guys. Oh my words. So yep, my goodness, look at that. Whew. So just to let you guys know, yeah, you see when you know something, guys, believe me, because I was like, I'm gonna leave it like that. Then I said no, there's no way, cause there's no way the amplifier give out the full potential with one of the MOSFET not working, because this one was working, and I don't think this one works if this one doesn't work, because you understand? It, I think like it was only like 246 was working, and yeah, yes, guys, mono. I think that's why. I think it was a split side the amplifier going protection mode, but because it's mono, yeah. So there's something there why it works, guys, between, because full bridge and what do you say now? I think that have to do with if it's full bridge or what I would say. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I don't remember, guys. Yeah, full bridge or half bridge, guys. So yep, what you guys wanna call it, but yeah, there's a lot of solder stuff in here, guys. Like some little fine solder around. Yeah, that I don't like that. It go between or any IC that can damage and cause problem. But yes, guys. So yep. So I'm sure see if this is still have some charge in it, guys, because this you have to be careful of these amplifiers, guys. Believe me. Holy crap, look at that, guys. Holy crap. Whew, man, that's dangerous. Let me see this cap. This light up really bright. Ooh, 200 volts on the cap. 2200 microfarad. That, yikes, yikes. That was a lot there to light that bulb really bright. I don't think this bulb ever light that bright. Gee whiz. It light like it's 220 volts go to it just now. Man, it's still hot to the touch. What the heck? I didn't check the, the voltage on these, how much coming to it, guys. I didn't. Wow. Look at that, guys. The amplifier works. See? But I connect that. Just like that. Because that was supposed to be connected, but it's factory. I told you it wasn't soldered before. You could see it. It never been soldered. You can know when you get the board, guys. You can see a lot of spot in the board. You could see where it's, you know, like they're supposed to put some parts and they didn't. But yeah, this one was like that. I don't know if this contribute to when it hooked up in the system because that wasn't connected with the protector. It doesn't make any sense anyway, guys. But you know, just let you know, guys, know stuff like that happens. And I saw that and off the bat, yeah. And yeah, because I get even amplifiers already, guys. Or what amplifier? I think I got a radio, a CD player one time, guys. I was repairing for a car stereo and the CD player. The guy said from he got it, it never plays. They never play the CD. The CD will go inside, and all it does is just keep spinning, and it never plays, guys. And I got it, and I checked the board out, and all I see on the board, I see a capacitor and I see the sign on the board, but the capacitor was turned backwards, and I was like, I overlook it a lot of time. I said, no, that's not the issue. They would make that mistake. And guys, when it comes to the fire, I say, no, let me just try and see, you know, because the CD part wasn't working anyway. So let's just see, you know, turn it around. Lo and behold, it works, and this works, guys. It didn't do anything. These weren't overheating or anything. Man, I tell you, wow. Let me tell you the value what output is used, guys. So this uses a IRFP 4668. IRFP 4668 for the output, guys. Oh yeah. Yep. That's what it used for the output, guys. IRFP 4668, and for the power supply MOSFET, let's see what it uses. I think it uses the oh nice. IRFP 4004. So this guy IRFP 4004 for the power supply MOSFETs. And yep, that's basically it, guys. And power supply caps 25 volts 4700 microfarad. Yeah, another, I don't know, it's successful repair, I would say. Yeah, because this works and it didn't connect it wasn't connected, so it works. So I would say yep, all is well with this amplifier, guys, and stuff like that, you know. Yes, guys. So yep, yeah, wow, everything is good here and stuff like that. At one point, guys, I wasn't gonna connect that, and I talked to the guy and said, hey, this, and he was like, man, if you're not supposed to be the right, you know what it's supposed to be like, just connect it, you know. And I said, yeah, you know, that's true, you know, because I know all of these that I work on, I always all of the gateways is connected to the MOSFET, so you know, but this one wasn't. So wow, I'm glad, man, believe me, because I didn't. I was like, you know, in my mind, I would say something's gonna happen. Then I said, no, there's no way this could cause anything to blow up and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, guys, you can see, guys, I get it with the box, guys. It comes in the box, so you know. That's what I was saying, guys. I think it's some factory issue with this amplifier. Believe me, I thought who have it, maybe they never played it, or it come with factory fault and stuff like that. And I think that's one of them. But yes, guys, it's up and running now, and you know, that's it. So as you can see, please like, subscribe, guys, if you like what you see, and you know, Cardi, guys, is out for now with this repair, guys. Out for now, guys. Alright, guys, so have a good one. Enough respect. Alright, guys, really appreciate you watching my videos, guys. Please stay tuned for more videos like this. and more amplifier repair like this, guys. Alright? See you on the next one, guys. Alright? Enough respect.